everybody, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Co-op Germany with me, Robozone Gaming, and Carl Roach.
Hello.
End of the last video, we were marvelling at how the Swedish fleet was just annihilated. It really was. It was 9 destroyers?
9 destroyers. Well, it was 9. We lost 11 destroyers.
Oh, 11 destroyers.
To their...
So they lost 9 light cruisers.
No, 9 heavy cruisers, 3 light
9
cruisers.
9 heavy cruisers. It was wrong.
Then 9 destroyers, 3 subs. Yeah, it was their entire surface fleet, or most of it.
Gone.
Yep.
In one big, humongous battle. I mean, they just never ran away, which, give credit for sticking it out and fighting to the end, but...
they did some damage to us. That's 11 destroyers gone, but those were mostly the interwar destroyers. Like, we're producing destroyer 2s now, so, I mean, we're just replacing those at this point.
On top of that, we are still reinforcing our eastern front. As you can see on my screen, we're building forts all the way along. And inland as well, we've got all sorts of traps and things all set up there. We're still on the southern front of the Soviet Union as well, but they're reinforcing there. They're up to 32 divisions down there now, Roach.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of tank divisions. There's
no.
You still outnumber them in terms of tanks.
And we've also begun our mental preparations for the invasion of the United Kingdom.
Yep, Operation Sea Lion has been planned. We're going with a 2-pronged approach. We're going to hit them with Marines and paratroopers to secure the land and secure Plymouth, and Cardiff is going to be our targets. We're going to avoid the heavily populated area around London because they're defending that to the death. We want to foothold first.
Take Plymouth and Cardiff. Cardiff will then push up to this river here, while Plymouth pushes up to Bristol, and then we will decide where we're going from there. Probably Birmingham, but we're going to have to take London at some point, aren't we?
Yeah. The thing is we have to figure out what the factory situation is. Like, Birmingham, probably a good idea, because there's probably a lot of factories there, a lot of infrastructure, air bases. So we could hit that and then cut across to, Hull, or maybe to the south of Hull or something like that, and cut the island in half.
Yeah, I mean, if we take Birmingham, we may as well go for Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, and Hull. Because you got the north, that's where a lot of industry is.
Yeah, and then from there, we can try and starve out London. Or we could do a more condensed bombing campaign of that area.
Just focus in on that area.
Yeah.
Literally focus everything onto the southeast of
the Renown no longer has any support ships. We took out both light cruisers and their destroyer escort, so it's just the Renown now.
It's...
We also took out the HMS Ajax in the Bay of Biscay. At this point, they're losing more ships than they're making. They have to be. There's no way that they could be making, 4 light cruisers in a month?
No. It's not physically possible. I mean, they used to make a big deal about it back during the Second World War about building a convoy ship in 30 days. But it's a convoy ship. That's not a fully armed ship of war.
Yeah, there's no way they could be really doing much here. It's they're just gonna keep losing these until at that point they're just putting ships out there to die, which I think they're already doing. Because technically, right now, our estimates for their fleet value, the max is under 100 now. It's from 89 to 99 is our estimate on how many ships they have in their fleet.
You've got to think they're running out of people to put in those ships as well.
Actually, I don't know if we can check that. What's their... The estimated manpower they currently have is 689,000 to 776,000.
So about what we've got.
Yeah, but they're on a higher conscription level. They're on service by requirement already. The one we're planning on going on. So they've already had to step up theirs. Oh, we took out a French battleship.
Where?
Right off the coast of Belgium, Antwerp. There's apparently a fleet of 2 French battleships hanging around. We took out one of them.
Wow. Yeah, one of them. The other one's at 6%.
Yeah. Took out another British light cruiser.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, apparently the British had to call in the French to get the to cover the holes that the Navy's having.
The United States is justifying against us.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The American Navy's gonna have to stay in the Pacific because the Japanese are there, and they're very powerful.
Yes,
because they're not dedicated to fighting the Chinese anymore. It's just the British Raj. So the Japanese Navy has got to be a force to reckon with. Like, what do we have? We can actually check and see how many ships they have. They've got almost 200 ships in the Japanese Navy.
Wow.
So between us and the Japanese, we actually outnumber the British Navy 2-1.
Okay.
Alright, I'm pulling out the tactical bombers because they're taking too many losses.
Alright.
Strategic bombing. Select those and hold. So it'll just be the fighters deployed over South England right now.
Okay.
Oh, we have enough strategic bombers now. Do we have enough heavy fighters? Yeah, we got enough. So I'm going to go to Brittany and make a squadron of 100 strategic bombers supported by 50 heavy fighters. And we'll deploy those to like around Liverpool, like northern England is where we're going to deploy them to. So that'll hit most of Wales and we'll have those doing that. So air superiority. We're going to have them be on air superiority. And you are going to be in strategic bombing. Once they get deployed, we'll have them up and running. I took out another British destroyer.
Guys, seriously, stay in port.
Just give up. Stop making me hit you. Please. And some French destroyers off the coast. Trying to get sneaky and take out a couple of Japanese convoys.
Wow.
Like, if it had really gotten this bad in World War II, I don't think the British would have kept fighting. Less than 100 ships in the Navy? Less than 100 ships in the Navy. Think about that. Against a larger German force? Because at this point, we have, we ourselves, like the Germans, just us, we have 102 ships in the Navy. So we outnumber them by a few ships.
I don't know. I mean, you got to think it would probably be more along the lines of the blockade that is being caused more than anything, because supplies aren't getting in.
Yeah, no, I don't think a British convoy's gotten in years at this point.
Yeah, so it'd be more a case of do you just surrender to because of famine and things.
Maybe.
And this won't simulate that, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, not this one, but the next DLC is adding in a mechanic of war wariness, which would be great, because I think we would have already capitulated out the UK like years ago.
Yes. Yes.
Instead of going down...
improved artillery upgrade.
Instead of going down that tree, we just jumped over to 1942, which means a lot of things in the infantry tab just opened up for us, including the MP43.
It has, yes.
So we can get some assault rifles on our infantry now.
Okay, you want that?
Yeah, I think that's that, or the Panzerfaust 30, or the support weapons. Because all of those are good. We need those.
Well, let's go for the MP43, because that'll help the most people immediately.
Yeah, and then the Panzerfaust will basically give all of our infantry, motorized and mechanized, and foot infantry a plus 25% heart attack and plus 100% piercing. So they'll basically be able to do things against tanks.
No problems.
Yeah, so that'll be a good thing to do.
Alright, so that's the next thing to get then. In 19 days. When the Engineer Company 2 comes up.
Actually, I think for those, we should look at Marines.
Okie dokie.
Because once we get those, we can start modifying their units.
What do you want to do for the Pack 36? Do you want to go for the Pack 40?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That or... Yeah, I was going to say get tanks, but... Because we are a year behind on our tanks. For Tigers and light... Especially the Leopard. If we get the Leopard, we can actually just... we can get rid of the Panzer IIs in our light tanks. Because our light tanks currently deployed are still Panzer IIs.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe.
Okay, we'll get the Leopard then.
Yeah. We need more research slots.
Yeah.
We're spread thin.
Well, we've got the ME410 researching as well, haven't we?
Yeah, that'll replace the BF-110s that are currently supporting our
but
strategic bombers.
You've already said we don't need to go down the strategic bomber route. Especially hard.
Yeah. They're doing pretty good so far. They're already deployed in North England, and they're doing all right.
So when that comes up in 110 days, I'll go for the artillery on that one.
Yeah.
And we'll get the Leopard now.
And once construction's done, we'll have a year where we won't have to worry about the industrial tab, and we can start looking at other things. So yeah, things. Things are hectic. We need to get all this stuff worked out.
Yep. So much going on.
Yeah, but it's going well. It's going well. We're not in any dire straits or anything.
No.
Took out 2 more French destroyers. So either the French are building ships now from Africa, or this is what's left of the Navy.
I think this is what's left of the Navy.
Probably. Japanese aren't doing so hot in the eastern area. They haven't done any really big pushes.
Excuse me.
Hong Kong's still controlled by the British, actually.
Oh, that's going to have to change.
Yeah, Japanese aren't focusing over there. Took out another British destroyer. Yeah, they've got anywhere between 81 and 93 ships in the Navy now. I'd have given up. I think I would have at this point.
Oh.
It's just like...
That's what I'm saying. I mean, at this point, they haven't had any supplies come in from anyone outside. No convoys, no nothing. And, for all that's great about it, it can only produce so much food each year.
Yeah, unless they've got to deal with Ireland to ship in food from them to try and stave off the starvation.
Oh, well, then you'd have had a rebellion against potatoes.
And especially just also with how many troops they've had to deploy. Like they've got how many? They've got 47 divisions deployed in Dover alone. Just
Really?
yeah,
Oh, yes, so they have.
yep, 47 divisions.
22 in Portsmouth.
Yeah, but some of those are Swedish divisions. 2 of those are. Apparently, they got through.
Oh, 21 are.
No, it's not. You hover your mouse over it. It's just there's 17 UK and 2 from Sweden,
Sorry, yeah.
and then 2 from British Malaya. I feel bad for the British Malayans because they probably just got there,
Yeah.
and then that's when the naval blockade went up, and they've been just stuck there this whole time, and they haven't been able to
Well, we
go.
could go home. No, you can't. What?
Yep, the Renown is. Or no, that's the Betty. Oh, I found the Betty.
You found the Betty.
Yep, she's to the south of Ireland in a combat down there, running away. She's at 92% her health, so she's
Finally.
taking some damage in the the submarine campaign.
Oh, wow. Finally, the Betty has taken damage.
Well, we're making some progress down the line for the forts. That whole that salient that's in
Yeah.
the line, that's all forted up now. So that's finished. We're now down to the
Oh, yeah.
to the midline.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we're making progress, and then after
A bunch
that,
of,
okay.
our engineer company's done. Right, go and grab. Where are you? Marines.
Yep. Then we'll also have to work at doing the transports, the landing craft.
Yeah.
In that we can do that in 52 days. So maybe after we do the Marines, just pick that up because that's a pretty cheap and quick one to do.
Okay.
That, or you could do it with the next one coming up. Just depends on.
Oh, do you want the leopards or not?
Pick up the Leopards. We can wait for 50 days. We can wait for 100 days on the landing craft.
Well, you can 87. If you can wait 87, I can do your landing craft then.
Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of Japanese troops deployed along the border with the Soviets. A couple of Venezuelan divisions as well. Been sending us volunteers every so often. I'm actually wondering if we can ever get them into the Axis.
Well, Venezuela.
Yeah. Got good relations with them.
Give it a go.
I'll guarantee their independence. Why not?
At least it gives us a place to jump off from over there.
We might get close. I'm not sure. There we go. Pack 37.
Alright.
Pack 30, whatever.
You wanted the leopard.
Yeah, Leopards. We need those. Get off the Panzer
Leopards
IIs
are-
as our light tanks, because we're
Leopards are on their way, 152 days, and then you can start building them.
yeah. Just think of it. We still have Panzer IIs in our units.
Hey, if that's going to make my tank divisions better, I'm quite happy.
Ooh, just took out we just took out quite a few Swedish submarines in the Baltic. Oh, and it does look like the Italians are trying to do a naval landing.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh,
And they made it stick.
yeah. Well, they attacked to the like to the south. Oh no, they've had multiple successful landings.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it doesn't like Sweden's actually fighting back. Oh no, there we go.
They don't have a lot to fight back with. Some of their divisions are on the UK and they can't get off. And they've only got like upwards of 33 divisions. So,
Fair enough. There you go. Oh, I got tanks. Cool.
yep, keep taking out the Swedish submarines.
Yep.
The Renown is still at 100%.
They just keep running from the battle, and I can understand why, given all the subs that are in the area.
I'm actually going to do something. We have like 300 spare naval bombers. I'm going to deploy them to the Iberian coast.
Oh, you're just going after
The Renown, yeah.
the Renown. That's all you're going for, isn't it?
Well, the Renown is the last major line ship this far south. The only other
Just keep
one
running
that
away.
the only other one we can find is the Betty. But we don't have the ability to fight the Betty with our bombers because they're in the western approaches, and we have no airfields or naval bombers that are long range enough to go anywhere near them.
Yeah.
So I got 200 naval bombers that I'll deploy to the Iberian coast from a air base in Galicia.
Wow.
We had 300 spare. Like, we're pumping out a lot of them. And see, people call me crazy whenever I say naval bombers are one of the best things to get in the game.
Okay, I'm not going to call you crazy.
With these, we have turned the tide of
Yeah,
the war.
literally. That first couple of, days after you activated them over the channel, it was just littered with convoys.
Yeah. Which hurts their production capability, which makes us more effective.
Yeah.
Looks like there are American volunteers in Rhodes fighting for the British.
Oh, yeah. That's not allowed.
Darn right it's not allowed. We'll have to... We can't really do anything about that because that would take units off of the Soviet line, which would make us look weak. And we can't really afford that right now.
Nope. Not right now. We can do that much later when, we have crushed the Soviet Union beneath our heel.
More like
That's
just have
not gonna
them hit a brick wall multiple times is what we're hoping for right now.
Yeah, it's more likely to be along those lines.
Alright, we're almost all the way through the level 5 forts.
Really? Already?
Yeah, the rest of them are going to be the level 2 forts, which will go by pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
Then we've got all of the military factories after those that are ready to go.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah, and we'll produce those.
Then the railway lines.
Yeah, then we got the railway, and then we got another level 5. Actually, I'm going to bring that up to the top. When Romania gave up Bessarabia, it opened up an area that didn't have any forts built on it, so I'm just going to push that to the top.
That's fine.
Japanese-made landings in Sweden.
199 naval bombers going after 4 convoys.
Yeah. Hey, now, I don't know what to call this, but I think basically the naval bomber wing of the Luftwaffe should probably have its own name because it's been doing its own thing for years and doing it very well.
Yes. I'm not entirely sure what you would call it.
Oh, Japanese made their own landings, and where the Italians lost their foothold in the south. In Sweden,
Oh, yeah.
I mean. So now they're pushed in. Yeah, the Swedes are getting a lot of these landings are doing pretty well. Swedes don't have a lot of things to spare.
No.
More convoys destroyed. More convoys destroyed. The Italians are sending a lot of things over the sea. We've got a lot of units transferring. Maybe going
Yes.
to Sweden, or yeah, probably to Sweden.
This war on the Eastern Front is going to be immense.
Yeah, one of the main reasons I want to have the war with the UK over with beforehand is so we can move all of our aircraft over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have one of probably the most experienced air forces in the world at this point.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
It's got a high turnover, but I mean, it's probably the most experienced because these guys we have an ace for every fighter wing.
That's an idea. Do you want to modify any of your planes? You have the experience to do it.
Yeah, we got 500, don't we? Let's look this over. Okay, the Focke-Wulfs could definitely be modified because it's just the bare bones one.
Yeah.
So let's up the reliability, get the weapons, engine, and range up, and put the reliability up as well. So yeah, that gives us a plus 100 kilometers to the range. Can we get the agility? Air agility? Okay, yeah. Plus 100 kilometers to the range. Air attacks plus 5.4. Max speed plus 13 kilometers. And reliability plus 8. So that's good. Maybe we could... There we go. That helps a lot. And now we also have agility plus 3.2. That'll cost us 475 air experience, but it is a very good aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have the Focke-Wulf 190A. Deploy those. Let's see. We have a lot of experience. Let's see here. We could modify our navy as well. We have a lot of naval experience now. How about the subs? Let's see. Modifying the subs. Can increase that and the stealth. Reliability up. Sub visibility, torpedo attack, max range. There we go. That's good. So the Type 2AA. Just going to rename that to the Type 2B.
HMS Revenge battleship in the English Channel.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Huh. Wonder if that's a fresh off the slipways, or if that's an old one that's been held in reserve.
Battleship 1, so I'm assuming it's an old one.
Probably.
It's already taken damage and it's down to 92.
And I'm going to modify the Panzers. Panzer IVs, think they get a bit more armor, better main gun, better reliability, and an engine. So they'll have a better soft attack, bit of better speed, yeah, better armor, better hard attack, and better piercing. So there you go. Okay, so used up a lot of that experience, but now we have better tanks, some better fighters, and our submarines are better.
Well, that's what it's there for.
Yep. But we are at the end of this episode.
Are we already? Wow.
Yep.
Yes, we are. Is it me or you?
Think this is... you?
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like the video, then please do hit the like button for the version you are watching. If you want to see it from the other side, go down to the description and you will find a link to the opposing person's YouTube channel. So if you're watching mine, you will see a link for Roach, and on his you'll see a link for me. Also in Roach's video, in his description, you'll find a link to his Discord server and his Patreon page, so please do go check them out. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.